How's it going, everyone? It's me, Vivi, and welcome back. So for this video, it's going to be very simple, very basic. I'm just gonna talk and discuss the Ratchet & Clank community. I did the same thing for Sly Cooper a while back. I don't know if you guys remember, but yeah, I did want to point that out. Now, why am I doing this? Like, what's the point? What kind of value does it bring in terms of news, let's say? Nothing. We can agree on that. But I decided to just sit down, make a simple video, and talk about the Ratchet & Clank community, because it is one of the communities that still remains pure. It hasn't fallen to the darkness, and what I mean by this is, it ain't toxic. I know you guys have seen scary, pure toxic communities out there, but Ratchet & Clank, fear not, it still remains in the light. Very friendly environment, a lot of fan art. Shira Heji, like I've told you, I commissioned her to make me this avatar, which looks sweet. There's also a blue-striped Renulian. Guys, you can't do this, okay? I was getting ready for bed, and I see this on my feed on Twitter. What do you think my reaction was? Look at this. Two series I love in one. That Omni-Wrench Keyblade, ooh, just fantastic. Kingdom Hearts 3, guys, it is looking fabulous. I would so love to get a poster of this. Now, I have no idea if I'm allowed to show this in the video, so hopefully the person who created this doesn't kill me, because I just wanted to feature this. I mean, look at it. I'm so fanboying right now, but anyways, the Ratchet & Clank community dates back all the way to, like, I'm not too sure of the exact year, maybe 2003? Well, 15 years, let's say. And this is the old Insomnia Games website I'm referring to. After they rebranded, Insomnia Games said they were going to shut down the forums, and they did. There was a lot of user activity over on those forums. Not only Ratchet & Clank, there was Spyro and other games as well. Ratchet & Clank was, of course, the most popular sub-forum on their old website. Ratchet & Clank is like their biggest accomplishment, I'd say. They've made like 13 games. I remember creating a blog on that forum. Toughest players encountered in Full Frontal Assault. For you guys watching right now, I don't know if that sounds familiar to you, but that was me. I created that blog. And what a shame, they took it down due to the conversation turning into glitch hunting. There was so much activity on that blog, I was quite sad when they locked it. I used to play a lot of Full Frontal Assault, I mean a lot. Hours on end. I used to talk to people online all the time. We had like this group conversation, we would go glitch hunting. We wouldn't even go after the bases, we would go through the whole map using our hover boots. Good old times. The servers these days, people are telling me it's starting to get a bit of activity these days, but I did not check, to be honest. But like I said, I haven't played Full Frontal Assault for a long time. Although it's not the best from Insomnia Games, it was very fun to play it online. Talking about toughest players encountered. While waiting for the train, during my first semester at college, I would, in the freezing cold, log in every day. And this was before I made videos. When the Ratchet & Clank movie was announced, people went crazy on there and started speculating. We don't even know how to find these old forums anymore. People are still trying to figure out, and honestly, I got disappointed when they took everything, I mean everything, down. Today we got Insomnia Games' official Reddit page and Discord. People on those old forums, pretty much they migrated to these different websites. There's not too much activity going on over Insomnia Games' Reddit, but Ratchet & Clank, the subreddit made by a fan, has a lot more activity. Here's the one I'm talking about. People ask questions, people sharing what they discover, and stuff like that. If ever there's some sort of rumor in terms of like a game, and I don't cover it on time, if I'm late, I'm positive that someone will make a thread over on Reddit. So from time to time, guys, Reddit is interesting. You find cool stuff, so check it out. I do sometimes also cover stuff featured on Reddit, and when it comes to major news, you'll find it over on Reddit. No doubt about that. Now there's Tumblr, which is pretty much another DeviantArt. Well, this is to be expected. It's the same thing for other series out there. Sometimes people do post interesting bits of info, but overall you find fan art. Next, we got the Amino community, just like the one for Sly Cooper. It's called Ratchet & Clank, obviously, no surprise. It's the community with the biggest number of users. It has currently reached over 1,400 members. It is considered the main Ratchet & Clank community over on Amino. And what is Amino? An app on Android and iOS in which you create your own community. You post blogs, links, polls, quizzes, private chats, public chats, and all that kind of of stuff. Very fun place. I did join this one actually. I do check in a couple of times a week, but I'm a lot more active over on Sly Cooper's Amino, where I was invited to become a leader. Next, we got Ratchet Galaxy, which Insomniac Games completely acknowledges, by the way. They are aware. It's been up for 10 years now. They celebrated their 10th anniversary a few months back. It's a bit similar to the old forums, what they used to look like, how they functioned. Now on this website you find discussions, news, bits of information. On news, the recent stuff, it has to do with the deleted scenes from the movie. I did mention this in a video in the past, but I did not show it, and I'm not going to. Anyways, as for these deleted scenes, there is a little analysis going on, maybe you'd like to check it out. There are also interviews on there, composer of the movie. There's also Michael Bross, who's known as the main composer for Ratchet & Clank at this point. There's an old interview with TJ Fixman, the writer of the Future Saga, all the way up to the PS4 reimagining. He goes over fan questions. Please do not look up my older videos, okay? If you guys are looking for beta versions of gameplay, go check out RC Lombax and Beta Tester. Now, RC Lombax recently has been playing the beta version of Going Commando. The difference between the beta and the finalized product, from what I've been reading, it has more to do with the sound effects. Maybe there's more, I'm not too sure. I did not watch all of the videos they have, but I did skim through them. So, what is the whole community about these days? One question, when's the next game coming out? Look guys, looking at how the whole team is busy on Spider-Man, if anything, a small portion of the team is busy on VR stuff, unspoken. Ratchet & Clank, they haven't discussed anything yet after watching their live streams. So realistically speaking guys, 2020 I think will be the year in which we get a new Ratchet & Clank game at the latest. So guys, stop tiring yourselves out. Insomniac Games love Ratchet & Clank. Just have patience. Overall, the community feels like the reimagining wasn't their best. And I agree. Less planets, the jokes felt different. You get the point, right? You probably watched the video of that one dude dissecting the game for over an hour. Like, that still fascinates me. An hour and a half. Wow. So the question now is, will Insomniac Games continue post Into the Nexus or post reimagining? They don't know themselves. They keep asking that same question. Because if you remember, now we got two fan bases. One is the reimagining. A lot of new people got introduced to Ratchet & Clank, and then we have the old saga, right? Anyhow, Insomniac Games, very friendly developer, always active on Twitter. They reply to most fans. I mean, guys, look at Corey. He looks cool, right? Look at him dance. I can't even dance like that. Like, I should invite this guy to my sister's wedding. Favorite developer, enough said. They even live stream 2 to 3 times a week, be it Ratchet & Clank or other games, new releases and stuff like that. You can check out their channel. Their live chat is always open when they're on. They reply to a bunch of fan questions. James Stevenson is always on there.
These were one of the fun things too. It was like, okay, people always want to build their own weapon. It was kind of went along with the fan build your weapon is, hey, you could change.
That's Gone Commando.
That's the Going Commando paint job for it. And there's the Angela special, which is just like us rubbing salt into fans' wounds about Angela. I mean, Jesus, what were we thinking? Sorry. Angela, man.
Yeah. Wasn't she supposed to be a Lombax too?
Oh, let's not. Can we not do this right now, please?
You already put salt in the wound. Come
I
on,
know.
it's
Let's just
open,
stop. Let's
festering.
stop there. Let's stop. These were one of the fun things too. It was like, okay, people.
I am a garbage character no one cares about.
So if you have any questions, make sure to follow them on Twitch. If you missed their live stream, they re-upload it over on their channel. So I will leave all of the links in the description below. If you have any questions, guys, you know what to do. Leave everything in the comment section below. And as always, I've been Vivi, and thank you so much for watching.
I am a Lombax.
No way.
I said I am a Lombax, you stupid poop head.
I am the only Lombax.